Look at this, guys. We got turkeys over here. Got a flock of turkeys. Gorgeous. Gorgeous little turkeys here. For all my southern friends, here's some snow for you guys. I know you guys don't get much snow, so here's my little gift of snow to you. What's going on, guys? It's New York Prepper here, and today I'm going to be doing some scouting for the deer hunting season, which starts in 3 weeks. It's November 1st, 2020. And I'm driving on a small road in the middle of the Catskill Mountains, and I'm miles away from civilization right now. We have this crazy rain today, so I don't know how much scouting I'm going to really be able to do, but I'm really just going to quickly look around some areas and just get a feel for the terrain. We're driving down this unplowed road here. In the winter time they don't plow this road, and there's a lot of roads like this in the Catskills. You know, these roads are basically not maintained. All right, they don't plow this road in the winter, so you know, it's pretty good bug out area over here. But you can see this crazy weather we're having here, this rain and fog. It's 40 degrees outside right now. And yesterday we got some snow, and last night the temperatures fell into the 20s. So stay tuned, guys, and come along with me for my scouting trip. As you guys can see, there's some leftover snow here. The elevation is around 3,000 feet, maybe 3,500 feet, so we're pretty high up right now. And I definitely would not want to be driving this road later on tonight when the temperatures fall below freezing. This is not a place you want to be in the winter on a dirt road like this. Even if you have a truck, you know, it doesn't matter. All right, I one time I got stuck in the Adirondack Mountains. I had a truck, and I thought I was invincible, and I got stuck on a dirt road, and I was 10 miles away from the nearest main road. I was literally in the middle of nowhere, and my truck broke down. All right, so you know, you always want to be very careful when you go on roads like this or any back road. Even if you have an off-road vehicle, all right, you should always have some basic emergency supplies in your vehicle. All right, warm clothing, wool blanket, maybe some wood to start a fire with, you know, food, water, things like that. Okay. Because I had a bad experience one time. My truck broke down, and I was literally, you know, like 10 miles into the middle of nowhere. All right, luckily I figured out the problem, and it was just my battery cable got disconnected because of the vibrations from the dirt road. I was doing a lot of hardcore off-roading, and the vibrations loosened up my battery cable. Look at this beautiful river we're on here. I'm just driving to my scouting location here, guys, and look at this crystal clear water. Look at that, beautiful. You can see to the bottom right there, cold mountain water. The weather's cooling down quickly here, and winter usually comes in November in the Catskills. You can expect the first snowfalls in November here, so usually when deer season starts, there's always a couple of inches of snow on the ground already, and deer season starts in mid-November. Okay, so all right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, so I'm in the woods now. I'm scouting out this new area. I got my 500 Magnum just for bear protection. All right, it's raining like crazy right now, and so I'm gonna scout this area out and look for any signs of deer. All right, it's a nice area here. It's a good mixture of hardwoods and conifers, And so I'm you know, really curious to see if there's any deer here or any sign of deer. Now, if you guys are looking to get into deer hunting, you know, one of the 3 most important things that every deer or every animal or even human beings need is water, food, and cover. Okay, water, food, and cover are things that every living creature needs: water, food, and cover. Okay, there's no way around that. Okay, especially deer. Okay, deer, they need a lot of water. All right, because they eat a lot of you know, vegetation, and they need the water to digest all that vegetation. So, you know, water is critical for them. And you know, if you live in a cooler climate or cold climate like here in New York, you want to look for areas that have some conifer stands nearby. Like as you see over here, there's this big conifer stand. This is a mixture of red spruce and hemlock here, and it provides area for the deer in the winter time where they can take shelter. Okay, so they don't have to trudge through deep snow. All right, they call them wintering areas. All right, this is a type of area that a deer or you know, multiple deer, they would hang out in areas like this or not far from areas like this in the winter time, because the snowpack is much less deep when you get into evergreens like this. Okay, so this is like an ideal spot, because over there I have a hardwood area where the deer can get nuts, okay, acorns and stuff like that. And then right over here you have a wintering area, and then here you have a stream. All right, so you have all the ingredients here. You have cover, okay, you have food over there, and then you have water over here. Now, cover can also mean cover from predators, all right, like human beings or wolves or coyotes or bears. All right, deer, they like to go into dense vegetation areas, or they like to be close to areas that have dense vegetation, just in case if a predator is chasing them or a hunter is hunting them, they like to run into those dense vegetation areas. Okay, so they like to have some dense vegetation nearby. Okay, and you can actually see here, this is a deer track right here. Okay, so they're definitely around. Okay, and deer, just like people, you know, they like to take the path of least resistance. So you know, you can oftentimes you'll see areas that the deer will be going constantly because they're easy to walk through. You know, they're just like people. They don't want to go through the crazy dense vegetation if they don't have to, you know. So, but it's looking pretty good here, so this will be definitely a candidate for hunting season this year. And oh, I just saw a brook trout. Wow, I just saw a brook trout, guys. Look at this crystal clear water, guys. Absolutely beautiful. No shortage of water here in the Catskills. Look at that, crystal clear. Beautiful. Look at this nice hardwood ridge over here. Look at this big birch tree. Huge birch tree here. Look at this. This thing is old. Birch trees grow very slow. It's an old growth birch tree here. I think this is my area, guys. Right here, I got this open area. I can sit on this ridge here and I can overwatch this area. And then I got the dense conifers down in there, and that's where they take cover and go through there. So got a water source here. I think this is a great spot. There's some oaks over here as well, which provide acorns and you know, nuts and things like that. So looks like a success, looks promising. We'll see what happens during the deer season though. Look at this beautiful water here, guys. Gorgeous. Crystal clear. Haven't seen any brook trout since, but that was a cool little sighting I had. I'm gonna go up into these conifers and see what's up in here. Scout around a little bit. See what we can't find up here. Look at this conifer stand here, guys. Now this is a good wintering area for deer. You can see it's, look at the overhead protection, guys. There's not going to be as much snow down in this area here. This is a classic deer wintering area. Alright guys, it is super quiet in here and there's not as much rain, but I want to show you up there on that tree. There's some kind of a nest up there. There's another view of that nest. Alright, right up there. Probably about 25 yards away, maybe 30. You can see how pretty, it's pretty big. It's very interesting. Alright, you see that nest up there? Pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. Take a guess. Maybe it's a Bigfoot. Alright guys, we found some deer prints over here. Could be a doe. Alright, right down in there. Okay, you can see the hoof imprintations. Alright. Definitely a good area here. I don't know how many deer are here. It could just be one or two, but wherever there's does, there's bucks. Alright. So this could be a potentially good area here. And I've never really seen many hunters here, so that's always a plus too. So good sign so far, good sign. Alright guys, I wanted to show you this ginormous hemlock tree behind me. This thing is absolutely huge. Look at how big it is. It's probably about 4 foot across, 4 foot diameter. So scouting trip is pretty good so far. Saw some signs of deer, so stick around and I'll continue searching and scouting the area out. Alright guys, so we had a successful scouting trip. I'm going to be scouting some other areas out. It's always good to get out in the woods and scout out your hunting areas, you know, before the season starts, so you can see, you know, what's there, you know, you can pick the best area, okay? So go out there and scout out your areas, you know, even if you have an area that you go to every year, you know, go out there and walk around, look for some sign, check the area out, you know. So I'm going to be checking some other areas out the next 2 weeks, so I'll take you along for that. But as always, thanks for watching. Take care, God bless, and don't forget the 3 P's: prepare, practice, and persevere.